So I've come into Hair for All London today, very much as a favour to Phil. I'm obviously a hair system user. I picked up some lace release today, which was the reason for coming here. But I'm also going to do a regroom and show you exactly what I do. It isn't terribly difficult for me, probably takes about 10 minutes in all. So I'll show you how I get on. So first step for me is to use lace release, and the most important thing that I try and do is to keep the tape that I use attached to my scalp rather than attached to the hairpiece. So I start on the corner just over here and saturate the first part, and then if you can see this, what I try and do is get to the absolute corner. I'm going to have to get a bit closer to the mirror, so I'll be back shortly. But what I'm going to try and do is pick the bit of tape right in the corner and pull that down onto my scalp. And then bit by bit, I will use the lace release onto the hair and the hair system and leave the tape on my scalp, and the hair system will come away. So here you can see that the tape is still my scalp. This is now clean. And now, bit by bit, we will do some more lace release. And bit by bit, we'll take the hair piece across, leaving the tape on my scalp. So here you can see the front coming up now. And here's the tape. And as you see, the lace is almost completely clean. If I take cotton wool bud, there's hardly any there. So this process keeps the hairpiece intact and it keeps it good. There's no marks on it at all. So just take care of your hair system and take your time when taking the tape off. So as the back has the strip of plastic, I don't take as much care. For this part you can just use a bit of lace release and just slowly pull that through, like that. And actually, you see, it pulls the rest of it from the hair, and then you can just pull that through. Know that you're not damaging anything because it's on that plastic strip. So there we go, there's the rubbish. And like I said to you, what I want to show you is that it leaves a very clean hairpiece. I use the centre part. You see there's a centre strip of tape. That's my guide. So I put a guideline on my head, and that's how I line my system up when putting it on. So I can remove that bit in the middle as well. That bit I really want to saturate with lace release because I don't want that pulling hair through. So I'll leave that for 2 seconds. But as I was showing you earlier, if I use the wool, nothing. I don't need to do anything to it. With that middle bit now that I've saturated, I can just pull that. It comes off nicely with no hassle. That's my hair unit. Already cleaned in terms of the tape. So all I now need to do, shampoo and condition that. So the next part is to clean your own head now. So for this part you do need cotton wool. And I probably do this 2 or 3 times. But like I say, the way that we do the lace release with the lace release spray and leaving the tape on the forehead, I find that most of it comes off with the tape. So all you need to do, quick rub. And do that a couple of times. You can even give it a rub like this. Do that a couple of times. Might finish it off with a bit of lace release spray. There we go. Finish off with a bit of lace release. Give it a rub. That's it. That's how long it takes, 10 seconds pretty much to clean your scalp. So washing the hair unit, start with just saturating it, hair down, the lace here. Take some shampoo and apply that to the lace. You can just lather that in very softly, like that. Just work it through your fingers on the other side as well, as slowly as possible. Always trying to take care of the hair as much as possible. And for myself, I've just got used to doing this part of my life now, month from month. Like I said, for me, it's just remembering to take care of it. Just spend an extra couple of minutes. But once you get used to it, it doesn't take too long. That's the shampoo part done. We'll rinse that through again. Remember, just no need to be rough with it. And the same again, but with conditioner. So just softly on the back, and then on the other side. Work it through with your fingers, no need to pull the hair. So I'll leave that one there for 2 seconds. And I'll just quickly give my forehead a rinse as well. Might even give my head a bit of a shampoo as well. That's me and the hair system washed now. So now it's just a case of drying my hair system. So I just keep that on my lap. I'm not going to brush it yet until about halfway through, when it's dry halfway through. But I'm literally just going to dry it with a hairdryer, this side and a bit on the other side, and just take your time and be careful with that. Halfway through drying, I'll put some leave-in conditioner to keep it supple, but I'll do that when it's half dry. So as I said now, half dry, take some leave-in conditioner. And then just slowly brush this through. Always brush it through from the back to the front. Just as gently as possible. Doesn't need to be vigorous. Just separating those strands out. You can worry about styling this actually when it's on. Beauty about tape is that you can use more leave-in conditioner and saturate the hair after you've actually applied it to your head. That's it. Just going to finish off drying that. Like I said, I'll worry about styling it when it's on my hair, and we can use more leave-in conditioner to saturate it. So that's the hair system ready to go. I use Extender Bond, a couple of reasons why. I find it's easy to actually cut into strips and actually mould those strips to the shape of the hair system. And secondly was because of actually when I take it off, as you've seen at the start, it isn't too sticky that it keeps it attached to the hair system and interferes with the quality of the hair system. I think Extender Bond actually maintains the life of the hair system because it doesn't damage it. Yet when it's on your hair and you put the Extender Bond on, it's pretty rigid, it's not going to come off, so you don't have to worry about that. So my personal preference is that for multiple reasons. So all I'm going to do now, and I'll show you the first couple, I cut some strips off. So you don't need to be too exaggerant, it's just gentle little curves will do. That's the first one, literally taken off that much. Then I'll do the same below. That's my first strip there. Take off the blue bits. I always start at the front first, either corner. So that's the first one applied. Try and get it as close to the edge as possible. If you need to do some more trimming with your scissors, make sure you do that when this isn't on, because you don't want to go close to the hair. Next step, take the first part off, like so, put that to one side. You will be using that. So cut the next piece. Again, like I said, measure that up. If you need to do some adjustments, then that's fine. For me, that's going to work absolutely fine. So that's now there. That bit that I saved from earlier, I keep, and I pop on the bit that I had to peel off. And I'll maintain that going all the way around, and that probably takes me 2 to 3 minutes for that part. So one fully taped hair system, like I say, I've kept all the bits on, and I'll take those off just before I fit it. For me, measuring up, I use something very simple. I take one of these and I go from there to there, and I'll put a guiding strip there that I showed you at the start. And I'll also do that on my forehead and put that guide strip, and that's how I personally do it. So hair system fully taped up. This is my guide strip in the middle, and you can see there's a line underneath. What I'm going to do is aim that line there. That line is going to hit that line, and that's my measuring guide about how I apply it. So I'll show you just after I've applied it. Right, hair system on now. I'll just show you the front. Looks pretty good there. One thing to do as always, towel and press, not rub. Now all we need is ample enough of leave-in conditioner. And the brilliant thing, like I said, about using tape, you can saturate it pretty much instantly. Just beware when using the comb that you just need to let the tape fully bond, so just be a bit gentle, which I'll show you that. So brush forward as always. And once you brush forward, then you have the opportunity to brush that back. Bit by bit, it's the way forward, and I'll show you the end result shortly. So that's brushed through now, and last part, just a bit of blow drying, style it. I don't personally put any product on because the leave-in conditioner is enough for me to style my hair. So final result, 1 minute away. So that's it, final result. All in all, took me about 20 max 25 minutes of time to do that. And I find it quite an easy process to do. Main thing is just take your time, take care of it, and use the right product. So use your lace release, use Cotton Wool, for me extend a bond, use your leave-in conditioner. All of that means that you'll have a healthy hair system, and just be gentle with it. Like I say, just brush it through gently, don't pull it through, and you'll get some good wear out of it. Have a good day all.